Oh god, it's an earthquake.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're having an earthquake. We're having an earthquake.
It stopped.
All right. Okay.
No, it didn't. Oh,
No. Okay, we're good. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Noah.
I'm Brian.
This is Signalcrash. Talk about comics, cartoons, movies, video games, and anything else that's nerdy.
You know what we should have done?
What?
On 3. 1,
2, 3.
so that's over with, and we don't have to do that
That's
again
true.
during the show.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah. For those who don't know, we just split our pants open. So simple. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, we had a fun time past week or so.
Yeah, we didn't get to have a show.
Unfortunately,
someone was on a business trip.
Yep,
So.
I was in Atlanta. I was working with a studio for a new upcoming project. Couldn't really talk about it, but maybe soon. Oh.
So someone was gone. I wasn't. I played Counter-Strike pretty much all night.
Nice.
So that's what I did.
Equally fun.
Getting right into it. Speaking of Counter-Strike, though, the Steam Summer Sale is going on.
Yes, it is.
So if you have just a whole bunch of money left laying around,
just spend your money.
You can probably find a lot of things to buy.
Just spend your money.
Yeah. So Steam Summer Sale is going on right now. It's been pretty good. The only game that I'm kind of annoyed with is the fact that Counter-Strike went on sale.
Yep.
I'm actually it's very frustrating when that does go on sale, because that just means a whole bunch of people get another Steam account and buy it super cheap, like a bunch of copies for super cheap, and they use those copies to like wall hack and to fucking do all that kind of good stuff.
Right.
So for the first couple, for the solid next month, you're gonna have a whole bunch of cheaters through a bunch of the ranked matches, and it just gets frustrating. But besides that, the sale's been pretty good.
Right.
I have so far bought Batman Arkham Origins. I've bought Battle Block Theater.
Battle Block Theater is great.
I bought a bunch of stuff. A bunch of good stuff that I'm going to play when hackers are flooding Counter-Strike.
Hey man, so yeah, everyone's like looting all their skins and everything like that, and getting all their goodies.
Yeah, you see people going into rooms and just shooting people's heads through walls, and you're like, oh, that's
normal.
Cool.
That
happens.
That's always gonna be happening. So yeah, the Steam Summer Sale is going on. It's really awesome. I am very excited for you want to know what? It's kind of funny, like Steam Summer Sale, and everyone's kind of springing up with these sales now. Like Nintendo is doing a bunch of like stuff on sale now. PlayStation's doing what they're calling the PlayStation Summer Blowout. They're doing just a bunch of
yeah.
Everyone just wants to sell their games, because the thing is, not a lot of new games come out in the summer. It's kind of more like
summer is for movies, fall is for video games.
Exactly, yeah. Because then you also have like the winter stuff, like when people are what's the word? Spending money. There you go. So, speaking of segueing into spending money, you should go to Kineticon.
You should.
Because then you could spend money, and then you could get a ticket, and then you could come see us, because we're going to be there live. We're going to be there all weekend. We're going to be going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will have a booth for the... there's going to be a booth, a Signalcrash booth. We're going to be going all weekend long, and there's going to be a... Sorry.
Unplug the DX!
Hey, that's all you have to do.
There we go. Okay. So there's gonna be a booth. We're basically gonna be having some activities, some games. You can win some stuff. You can buy some stuff. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be very fun.
Yeah.
It is not this weekend. It's not next weekend. It's the weekend after that.
Mid-July.
So
July, I believe, 11th to the 14th.
Kineticon.
I think it's the 12th to the 14th.
I think it's the 10th or something.
Maybe it's the 10th or 13th.
Because they count Thursday on there, but I don't think they do evening panels and stuff on Thursday.
You know how you can find out?
You can go to Kineticon.org.
Whoops.
It is .org. Don't go to .com.
Don't go to .com. Don't go to .gov or .net. You want to go to .org and go pre-register. Get your tickets.
You can still buy tickets. Tickets are still on sale.
Yep, absolutely.
Because you don't want to necessarily sit through that line. So
get
it online. They will appreciate it. We will appreciate it because we'll get to see you faster.
Absolutely.
Go do that.
Go do that. Also, I have information, finally, for our panels. Yay!
Oh, we do.
Yes, we do. Boom. Okay. So, if you want to go to the how to check out the animation industry panel, that is going on at 8:30 on Friday. Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. in the big convention center, the big hall, right after think of it this way, right after the dealer's room closes at 8, Come to our panel. We are going to have a Signalcrash super panel.
Woo!
No joke. All the other panels, 1 hour. Signalcrash panel is 2 hours.
Woo!
We have a mega panel. We're going to be giving away things.
Yeah, we're gonna have giveaways.
We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have contests. We're going to have so much fun stuff. You're going to be watching stuff, laughing with us. It's going to be great. We'll do dances. Let us know. We'll do dances. I'll do dances. It'll be great. We're going to have a good look. Anyway, so check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited for Kineticon. We think it's going to be a good one. And then right after that, we have a few other cons we're going to be going to this year. So
we do. But
really
we'll talk about those later.
We'll talk about those after.
Speaking, though, of conventions, I do want to jump into this before we get back into Steam talk. New York Comic Con tickets went on sale last week. And if you didn't buy one,
they're gone.
Sorry, they're gone. They were
really messed up this year.
They went in. I don't even think they were messed up because their servers could handle everything. It was simply that they just went so quick. They went like I've never seen an event go this quick before.
I've seen one go this fast.
Like,
it was San Diego Comic Con.
I had access to buy tickets the day before, and even that pool of people that could buy tickets the day before, that pool all went in 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
Literally, honestly, the only thing slowing you down from getting your ticket was your refresh rate of your internet.
Yeah.
You would reload the page.
You were competing with everyone's internet.
The
it was only
reason I got my tickets was because I had a gig download. That's the only reason why I got my tickets, because I could refresh the page like instantly over and over again.
There you have it.
And I got in to get it. Other than that, we were screwed. So.
Oh, yeah, no, it was pretty rough. But, letting you guys know, if you are going to Comic-Con, we will be there, which is going to be pretty cool. So, we do have access. We are going to be at Comic-Con. You'll be able to hang out with us, and it'll be a good time. Also, yeah, Bill is going to. That's really cool. So that'll be fun. So come check it out.
Going back to Steam now.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about.
Steam.
The sale's been going on. It ends the 30th, so you still have, I think they're doing 3 more days of sales.
Right.
It's technically 3.5 where we live for East Coast.
Right.
Just because on the last day, you have until 1 o'clock. Or the day after, you have until 1 o'clock to get all the sales before they go away, I believe.
Right.
So they've been doing a mini game this year on Steam, where they've had this thing called Steam trading cards for a while, and you get them while playing the game. Like if you're playing BioShock Infinite, you get BioShock Infinite cards.
Right.
Out of like a set of 8, you can get random dropped 4 of them. They're called trading cards because you're supposed to find friends who also have the game and also have gotten cards, and you guys trade. So if you get duplicates, you trade.
Yeah.
And then when you have all the cards in the collection, you trade them in, and you get a badge, and you get experience, and your Steam levels up, kind of thing. Because there is levels in Steam where they give you more stuff for your profile, they give you more friend slots, they give you all this other good stuff.
Right.
But the mini game this year for the summer sale is the more badges you make, like collect all the cards you make, and you can repeat them, the more points your team gets. So at the beginning of the summer sale, you select a team, and it randomly puts you on a color team, like red team, blue team, pink, purple, that kind of stuff. And when you made badges, you earned points for your team. And whatever team won, a number of those people, for first place, is 30 people out of the entire team, so it's tons of people. It's like winning the lottery again. Gets the top 3 games on their wish list for free.
That's awesome.
So it incentivizes people to go out and make cards, get badges, and help your team out. The other way you can get badges, though, is you can buy them on the community marketplace. So like if I wanted to, they normally go for cents. If I wanted to, I can go finish out my collection. If none of my friends have, if I'm playing Batman and none of my friends have Batman, and instead of like searching Reddit or whatever to try to find somebody to trade with, I could just buy the remaining cards in the marketplace for like 11 cents for one card, 10 cents for another.
Sure.
Whatever people are trading it for.
Yeah.
But now here's the brilliant thing that Valve did. Because of this minigame, it's all about collecting the cards and creating badges.
Right.
They make a cent, I think 1 cent to 2 cent like fee on all of the card marketplace. Like anything you sell in the marketplace, like if I sell a card for 10 cents, I only get 8 cents.
Right.
They get the rest. It's the fee for running the servers.
Right.
It's like a booking fee for a hotel.
5%.
But that, yeah, 5%, sorry. But with cents, it's like they get nothing. Yeah. But the thing is, because they've been selling there's been so many transactions in the marketplace, all of those cents add up. They've been making millions of dollars a day on pennies. It is literally Office Space just making millions of dollars on a rollover penny. It's ridiculous. And
That's
just people
awesome.
don't care. They're just like, I could win free games. And they're like, go ahead, win free games. We don't care.
Yeah. I'll stop. But yeah. No, that is, see, that's, go make your own Steam. Why not? You'll make money with pennies.
So that's the funniest thing is they're just making even more money off of a sale.
Right.
They have a bunch of games on sale, and now they're making even more money on digital cards.
They've thought it through.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think it's pretty awesome. And you know what? That's what's great. If you guys don't know what Steam is, check it out. It's basically a service where you can play your games and you can buy games for your computer. And I feel like our audience knows what Steam is, but just in case, you go online, you can actually just download Steam for free, and it's basically a store and a game.
It's a virtual marketplace where you can buy games. Think of this PlayStation Network store.
Yeah.
With
Xbox Marketplace, stuff like that.
They've done this for a while, and Steam wasn't always liked. When they originally came out, it was
frowned upon.
You couldn't control like the downloads or the updates for your games. Like it would just do it whenever it felt like.
Right.
It would disconnect all the time. It wouldn't authenticate games. It was like the first year and a half it was out, everyone treated it like they treat Origin now. They just hate it. They just don't want to use it. They didn't want to.
Right.
But Valve kind of made it work, and now it's like the place to buy and sell games.
Yeah, exactly. They really do a nice service for indie developers wanting to develop their games and everything.
Yeah, there's the whole green light system and everything.
It's really awesome.
What's funny is too, this just goes to show how much of a market they have. They are the way to distribute games on the PC now.
Yeah.
Where even if you go to like a Green Man Games, the GOG.com, you can go. Yeah, there's that one. There's what else? Even Amazon. When you buy games off Amazon, GameStop does it as well. They all give you Steam codes. So you buy the game from them, but they just give you a Steam code. So pretty much you're doing the same thing as buying the game from Steam, just at a different price.
Exactly. Steam's cool.
So it's great.
It's a way to play your games on your computer. If you don't want to buy a console, you have it right there. It's pretty good.
Unless you are playing a game that's EA, in which you need to get Origin. Or if you're playing a game that's by Ubisoft, they force you to get Steam and Uplay. Which is the weirdest thing ever.
Because they're slowly trying to find a way that you're a part of their thingy, and then they're going to find a way to make you pay more money.
Because it's funny, because for Ubisoft games, you buy them and download them and install them via Steam. But when you launch it, it launches Uplay, which then it launches the game from Uplay. It's very weird.
It's very weird. No one really uses it.
Makes you download Uplay, but when you click play from Uplay, it launches it through Steam.
It's so backwards.
It's genius.
But hey, it works. That's what Steam does.
It's the future.
So, continuing with the story of games, because I feel like that's what we're on, and you have a lot to talk about for games. You've been having a hard time putting your 3DS down recently.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of why you might hear like Noah look down and hear some like chip tunes coming up. It's because he's still continually trying to make his way through Shovel Knight.
Yes. Well, it came out. It actually came out
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. It came out Thursday. So Shovel Knight, if you guys don't know, it's a really cool 2D action platformer game from Yacht Club Games. I love the story behind their name. Basically, they wanted to prove that they're a fancy game company. So they're Yacht Club Games. I'm like, I love that. Anyway, so Yacht Club Games, really, really cool company. I actually got to meet the developers at PAX this year. They were really, really awesome. The game was supposed to come out March 31st, but it got pushed back because they wanted to make it like, they wanted to add that little like polish to it. I sat there and I hugged the developer, and I was just like, man, I was so sad it didn't come out. He goes, me too, man. It was really funny.
That's funny.
But yeah, he was really cool. The game is great. Yeah, basically, it's like, if you like the old school like Mario or Mega Man or Castlevania, like the old style like 2D games, It's very reminiscent of that. They do a really good job at making a linear game with really good game design, but with branching paths through each castle. And there's plenty to find. Like there's tons and tons of secrets, and it also really uses that like the money system rather than just like, oh, you can just buy. All you're doing is buying weapons, or you're just getting one-ups with your money. There's so many different things to spend your gold on, and you get gems and jewels and everything. And it's pretty cool because it makes you think about like, okay, what do I want to buy? What do I really want to invest my money in? But with such a simple game, it's really all about the game mechanic. Like you could buy a suit of armor, but it doesn't actually like help you. So it doesn't really help you like change the game. It's just kind of like added little nuances that you can change about things. But I highly recommend it. It's a really fun 2D action game. If you're really into like the old school challenge of like harder NES games, and even if you're not, I feel like the game is like really good about giving a challenge, but a fair challenge. Like you're not gonna just get like beaten up like you're playing like Dark Souls or Ninja Gaiden or something. So I highly recommend it. I think it's really, really good. It's definitely go buy it. And it's $15. It's really straight. It's really awesome. The game actually has like a cool map too, where it's kind of like Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
But the whole game is in that one map, and you actually find different ways you can beat different bosses on how you want to. So it's pretty cool. I like it. The music's fantastic too. I highly recommend if you can get a hold of the soundtrack or even like look it up on YouTube, just listen to the music. If you like NES music, if you like that like chip tune, it's really fun.
I've listened to Battle Block's music at work.
That music's great.
I think it's so funny.
It's awesome. I still think that the best game soundtrack of the past 10 years is Hotline Miami.
Oh, of course. Oh, hands down.
That game is amazing. I beat it. I beat it the other night.
Oh, you finally beat it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it would be bad if we talked about it on the show, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about the story with you.
That's fine.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because there's a lot that I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I never could when you played it.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it. That'd be great. They're coming out with a sequel. Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number.
Wrong Number.
Oh, that looks great. Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. Go play Hotline Miami if you haven't played it. You could probably get it for like $5-10.
Yeah, it's on summer sale right now.
It's great. It's really, really simple to play. It's really fun. It's really action-packed. Like, I haven't played a good stealth game in a while. And I know it's not like all about just sneaking around, but it's still a good stealth game.
I challenge you to get an A+ on every single level.
Oof. That's rough.
Challenge you.
That's rough. Just letting you know that I was born in the USA.
Oh, you got all the letters?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. There's in that game you wear different masks depending on which mask you want to wear, and they all have different abilities.
A lot of baddies wear specific masks.
Yes. Certain masks will do certain things. I know a lot of people who look at the owl mask and they go, they like secrets? What does that mean? And they don't wear that mask. Wear that mask sometimes. It helps. Because they're secrets. You're going to want secrets. Anyway, so go get Hotline Miami. That game's really good. Go get Shovel Knight. You can get Shovel Knight on Steam. You can get it on the 3DS. And you can get it on the Wii U. If you're curious. What's up, Vita? Are you sure it's Vita? Well, apparently it might be on Vita, so.
For all of you 7 people.
For the 7 people who own a Vita.
Actually, no, 6, because you're the 7th.
I am the 7th.
5, because mine got stolen.
Oh, that's right, yours got stolen. No, somebody's still playing it.
Oh, true.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
hey,
still playing.
We have an announcement to make. Someone took a Vita from our friend. Whoever you are, we'll find you.
We won't.
They probably don't watch the show because they're lame.
We won't kill you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Signalcrash does not.
I was gonna do the whole Liam Neeson thing.
We won't find you and we won't kill you. But we'll give you a start.
We don't actually. Yeah, we actually don't have a certain set of skills that over the years we've gathered. We don't have that.
No. But that's okay. We'll give you a stern talking to and we'll slap on the wrist.
Boom,
baby.
Wrist slaps.
Yeah, confirmed. Anyway, so what else is coming out? What were the other games I saw the updates on? Oh, Hyrule Warriors. They just updated that you were going to be able to play as Zant from Twilight Princess.
Who's Zant?
Xantum Phantom Hourglass, Brian. Zant is the... I know, I'm just going to turn it off.
The Switch.
I'm just going to turn it off. The Switch is flipped, sir. That's the weird part, right? That is zany brainy. That's some noodle cadoodle shit. Don't touch my phone. Anyway, so The game I was just talking about is Hyrule Warriors, and Zant is the character. Zant is like the crazy dude who came from. Did you beat Fandom? Twilight Princess. I believe the show has ended because he disappeared.
No, I haven't even. I've only beaten 2 Zelda games.
All right.
Zelda games.
That's a shame. It's a good game. It's pretty fun.
Phantom Hourglass. I got to the part.
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Zant and Phantom.
Zant's from Twilight Princess.
What? Zant is from Twilight Princess.
Oh, I played it, didn't beat it.
Oh, fun game.
What does this Zant look like?
Zant is the dude who's in like this big robe and he has like long sleeves. You can't see his hand. He's got like these big pointy like this headdress thing on and he's like hunched over.
Is he cool?
He's pretty cool.
You can play as him.
Yeah, you can play as him. He's like this really like dark shroudy character and his sleeves are kind of like they're dangling, but when like he lifts them up, he has these like long swords. And he fights really frantically, like he just kind of like lunges at you and shit. Like he's pretty cool. He's weird though. He also can mess with like different dimensions. Like when you fight him in like almost like 20 different locations. He keeps changing dimensions while you're fighting him. It's pretty nuts.
Sounds boring.
So well, that's you're wrong. So anyway, so yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Zant is now going to be in Zant and Phantom Hourglass, so you can go play that. I'm going to confuse people too much with that. Hyrule Warriors, play that game.
People don't know
who
Nicholas Nintendo is.
Go do yourself a favor, go on YouTube and look up Nicholas Nintendo Zelda top 10. What is it called? Best to worst. No, it's not even best to worst.
It doesn't even matter.
It's best.
None of this really matters.
None of this matters. It's best to worst. That's what he writes.
Yeah.
Best to worst. Look up Nicholas Nintendo.
11 out of 10. Everybody agrees.
11 out of 10. Everybody agrees. He's our favorite YouTube reviewer. He's a genius.
He's done one video.
He's in one video. He's brilliant. He's probably 13. Anyway, so yeah. So that's really cool. They've been kind of expanding on a lot of the stuff with the games that they revealed at E3. Like, they were talking about that. Metal Gear Solid 5, it's gonna have like over 50 different locations. Like you're gonna be like, oh, I'm in a big desert, and then you're like, oh, I'm underwater with a submarine. Oh shit! Like there's gonna be
the map is huge.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be big. That's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for that. So
didn't they show a video of? I think they have a sped up video where he drives from one edge of the map to the other. And it takes like a ridiculous amount of time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I believe there's a video somewhere of Snake getting in a truck and driving, and the video's like sped up, and it shows him just driving, just over and over again for an extended period of time.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just showing a fragment of how big the map is.
I love it in the new trailer that at the very end it says "coming in 1984," because that's when the game takes place.
Yeah,
I'm like, I love that. It's a big salute to fans that are paying attention to the story, and it's a big fuck you for when you want to know when it comes out. You're like, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Well, the game's already out.
What? What's that?
It's 2014. The game's been out for years now.
I get the joke.
Thank you.
Whoops. Drop your jokes. Anyway, so yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to Metal Gear. I'm always looking forward to Metal Gear. But what else? What else were they talking about with E3? There was not a leak, but there was a hint that every character in Smash Brothers is going to have alternate costumes now. You can actually.
Really?
Yep. They recently showed Link in his outfit when he.
Does Epona?
No.
He furries himself?
He's just a big furry. Whatever. You can do that. You can do that in mods. Anyway, no, he's wearing the tunic that he wears when he's like living in the village in Twilight Princess before he becomes like the hero or whatever with the tunic. He just has that shit on, and he's got like a bow and arrow with like a steel edges on it and stuff like that, and he's just wearing a full-on different thing. It's not a color swap. It's an outfit. And everyone was like...
Kind of like what they did with Wario.
Yes. But I feel like every character is going to get maybe like 3 or 4. I don't know for sure, but we saw that one Link.
So what's like Mega Man going to get?
I don't know. That's
like Proto Man?
That's a good question. That'd be really cool. I'd be down with that. I think it's really... I think it's interesting. I don't hate Bass, but yeah, he turns into Rush. And then there'll be 2 Rushes next to each other. That'd be good.
He plays Roll?
I'd love that. I'd play as Roll, too. I'd totally play as Roll. See, that's the thing is, like, I was actually wondering why the assist trophy, because there's an assist trophy from every game. I was wondering why Mega Man's assist trophy was a Lek-Man. Other than the fact that like a Lek-Man is one of Inafune's favorite robots, and he's kind of like one of the bigger, more popular master robots. But I was like, why didn't they do Proto Man? And that may be a good reason, you know. So we'll see. But yeah, we have that. We're also going to.
It'd be funny if little Matt could turn into the trainer.
He turns to Doc, right?
I would play as Doc so fast.
That'd be so great. I would assume that he would turn into his son from Super Punch-Out. You know what I mean? I feel like that makes the most sense. Like that's one of his things, at least. You're also getting. We know that one of his is the wireframe from the arcade game.
Yes,
that's really cool. You know, so
it's gonna be hard to see yourself.
A little bit. They're adding like a green glow to it to give it like where you can actually see it.
Oh, now I'm really wondering what Mr. Game & Watch is.
I don't know if Game & Watch is in the game.
Really hope he is.
Everyone keeps talking about like, oh yeah, he's totally in the game, but I'm like, you want to know what? I think that was just a cute little thing.
I really hope he is.
You know, hey man, there's Play Choice 15 in the game. There's Pong going at the same time. I love that with Conan. That was really funny. Anyway, so yeah, no, Smash I'm really excited for. I don't know if we talked about it on the show.
Probably.
Did we? I got to play it?
Yeah.
We did?
He got to play it.
I got to play it.
He went to Best Buy.
I went to the Best Buy thing. It was pretty cool. I honestly really liked the feel of it. The only thing I had a problem with was in the 3DS version, you had to demo the new mode where you actually like run through this adventure thing. And like you battle each other by getting items. You get the items, and then you like go at each other with like your stat changes. The problem I had was because of that, my stats were all wonky, so I had to play with like weird stats. So my defense was huge. I was a tank, but then I was really slow. So playing another 3DS, it felt like I was like walking through molasses, and I'm just like, no, I want to get a feel of the game. You know what I mean? And then I played on the Wii U, and there's none of that. You don't play that mini game. You just play the main Smash Brothers fighting game. And I'm like, oh, I love how this feels. This is great. I want to play this. So I want to play the 3DS one. And the 3DS one, by the way, that's just one mode. But they wanted to showcase that at the demo thing, so they wanted people to try it.
Yeah, that's not the entire
Exactly.
game
That's just a thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of bummed that I was forced to do it because I really wanted to know if the 3DS version is going to feel really good too, because I want to know the feeling of it. I do plan on getting both versions because I want to play Smash with like everybody in the house, you know. But at the same time, I really want to play it like handheld, like let's go to a con, let's fight, woo, you know, that'd be cool. So, in conclusions, Bumblebees are nice. So,
speaking of Bumblebees, I'm pretty sure Transformers came out today. So
that's our show.
You're willing?
Thank you very much.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it's not. From what I understand, the toys for the Bayformers are terrible. I want to get into this really quick.
No, this I want to talk about.
Listen,
no,
because I'm not a toy person. So for me to say something is really bad is really bad.
Yeah.
The thing is, they're not going with transforming anymore. I feel like they think kids find transforming way too hard. So they now have self-transformers. They do it themselves. But they don't actually really transform. It's more of like...
They push a button and it does it for you.
Wait, let me explain it. We don't need your saltiness over here. What happens is, for example, there's a car. I don't know what robot it is. It's a car. If you lift up the car, you see the robot underneath. Like, that's all. There's no transforming. But there's a button on the windshield, because it's not like little plastic glass or anything like it. It's not see-through, like a Matchbox car.
Right.
It's just plastic that's colored like silver or gray. And you push in the windshield, and pretty much just the back of the car splits open like this, and then the two side doors open up, and then you're supposed to pick up the robot, and those are his arms and legs, and that's it.
Yep.
And then to close them, you just kind of just snap it together again, like real. Like it sounds like 15 things are breaking, and you like popped out of gear from somewhere.
Oh, you break them usually.
It sounds awful.
I've seen ones.
No. The worst one ever is an Optimus Prime. There's two of them that are really, really bad.
Is it Optimus Prime Choco Bar?
No. They're worse.
That's my favorite.
That's one of them.
Okay.
They're worse. There's one that's small. It's
Best
this
to
big.
worst.
It's the general size of the average Transformer. They're about this big.
It's a deluxe.
And the front of the truck, if you're looking at it straight on, looks great. If you turn it a little bit from center,
It's the worst.
you just see arms coming out of the back of the truck.
It's got kibbles
Like
and bits.
it's got the bed of the truck in the back. Like it's not with him with the trailer. It's like a little trailer hitched back off of the truck, and then arms where the smokestacks are. And you're like, what? There's just arms and elbows and fists hanging out, and you're supposed to press it, and it like goes and it like opens up.
Because they want you to look on it head on.
Yeah, but if you look at it in any other direction, it looks awful.
Yeah.
The worst one ever is a gigantic truck that's this big, and the back has a handle on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, why is there a handle on it? I don't know what I need the handle for. What you're supposed to do to transform it is pick it up from the handle and slam the thing down as hard as you can on the table, popping a spring, and it just like arms and legs pop out. And like he extends up higher, and then robot. But he still has like if you turn him to the side or the back, there's still just a truck back there.
Hey, grab all your toys and throw them against the wall. Because step 1, throw. Step 2,
Do you know
robot.
how to transform him back?
You hit it on the table again?
Yep. You just go boom, and it just closes back up again.
That's all you gotta do. Hey, why have an articulate, interesting toy that's actually?
They're called Transformers, not table slammers.
I know. Like that's the whole.
Breaks it in the video too.
The whole point is to I don't know what to tell you, people. It's just like Transformers are a cool concept. They're like a Rubik's Cube action figure. They're fun. You're supposed to figure it out. And if you really don't want to figure it out, you have the fucking instructions. That's the point. Like you're just like, I give up. Where are they in book? Where's the book? You look it up in the book. But guess what? That's not good enough. So I've seen ones which are really lazy, where it's a car, and then the car splits in half, like you just rip it in two, and then a figure comes out, and it's still hooked on the edge of where the legs are, and it lifts up, and the car becomes the feet. And it just goes, whoop.
Oh, no.
It's super janky looking. It's just like,
no.
And he's got big old clown shoes. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not like a Transformer elitist. I just think that when you make something I'm really not, though. I think it's really cool when you make, like, a neat thing. But, like, they just, like, it's kind of like, hey, let's make a video game, but let's get rid of the buttons.
And put in a golden Tanuki suit.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
So, gonna continue on with the visual medium. We're moving away from movies, and the last thing I want to talk about tonight is I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I didn't even watch everything yet. But apparently, the pilot episode of the Flash TV show, which is supposed to be premiering, I think, the 7th or the 8th of October,
yes,
has leaked on torrent sites. So you could just download the whole first pilot episode and watch it in all of its entirety.
Buy your new episode on the Pirate Bay.
So, yeah, I mean, you can. We're not going to send you a link to it because I don't really endorse doing that.
We don't endorse pirating.
I'm just saying it's there. I haven't watched it yet because I don't feel like getting viruses on places or getting my ISP calling me, telling me to stop downloading shit. But apparently at the end of the episode, not going to spoil anything, they make reference, an unofficial reference. It's not guaranteed. This is what comic book fans think they're going to do.
I like how they start.
I'm not going to spoil it. They're coming up with ways to separate themselves from Marvel.
Yes.
Which is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can no longer go, oh, Marvel does this. DC is coming up with their own way to make themselves individualized. And they need to do that. Which is, well, they don't need to, but it's more of like, the way kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a shut up, guys.
Yeah, exactly. The way I look at it is they need to introduce a certain team in a certain way.
No, I could talk about that. They actually apparently leaked the next 7 movies that they plan on putting out, and that's like number 3 on the list of 7.
There you go.
So that's like the 3rd movie coming out of the 7. Right. And the first movie coming out was actually the Batman versus Superman. was the first.
I'm not looking forward to that, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the shit out of it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I have no expectation for it. I really don't think it's gonna be like.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I really want to see Ben Affleck. I really do.
Oh no! Trust me, Ben Affleck's the last reason why I'm gonna be like,
I know.
I want to see this.
But
you can do fine.
So I want to see that movie, but that's number 1, which means I think it was 3 or 4. It's pretty soon.
Yeah, it is
coming out movie.
Yeah, it is.
And apparently they're gonna confirm this list. Either confirm or deny it during San Diego, which I think is coming up next month.
Will it happen? Wait for Comic-Con. Everyone gets in this big auditorium. All right, everybody, we're going to give our answer.
They just go,
the answer
yes.
No, the answer is no. Goodbye. And everyone's like, whoa.
No, it probably will be.
That'd be rough.
Simply because they talked I listened to a podcast that has Kevin Smith on it. And he knows the entire list of movies that they're coming out with.
Yeah.
For DC, and they talked about the list, like it was brought up in conversation, like one of his panels.
Right.
And he was like, "Well, I want to hear it. Like, bump it off me. Like, I want to see what's going on." And he didn't necessarily confirm or deny, but he was like, "I mean, it sounds about right." Like, he pretty much, almost without becoming legally responsible for saying yes, kind of gave clues that if it's not 100% right, there are a lot of things right on it.
That's cool.
So, I mean, they should be coming out, which is good.
Hey, if you like DC, do your research. Check it out. Find out some stuff about,
one of the rumored ones that's supposed to be coming out in like 4 years from now is a reboot of Green Lantern, but it's not just a Green Lantern movie, it's Green Lantern and Flash in one movie. Right? Now it seems more interesting.
That's weird. Okay, I'll see it.
Right?
We'll see
that's a thing.
Me and you, the movie.
Pretty much. So
actually, we need an Aquaman movie. We need Green Lantern and Aquaman.
Okay, I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to get my hopes raised. But there is a rumored casting for an Aquaman in the universe.
If you guys don't know, Brian poops so hard when he sees Aquaman. He loves Aquaman. He loves his Aquaman.
I am like the fan of Aquaman.
He is
kind of like how there's 7 people who own Vitas. I'm like the fan of Aquaman.
He's the fan of Aquaman. Ladies, let your Aquaman fan art roll in. Guys, send him Aquaman. Just send it to him.
You send it to our Facebook.
Send it to our Facebook, or send it to our Twitter, or our email.
Yeah. And what are all those things? What's our Twitter?
Wait, whoa, role reversal. What the fuck?
What's our Twitter, Noah?
At Signalcrash.
Correct. What's our Facebook?
Our Facebook is facebook.com/Signalcrash.
Nice. What's our YouTube channel?
Signalcrash.
Right. So what do they want? What should they do if they want to see more videos or anything?
If they want to see more videos, they should go watch more videos on the channel.
But what could they do to get notified when we post something new, or if
they can watch more Signalcrash? We'll tell them.
I mean, there's a button, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What
you
is
can
that?
Press the dislike button.
No, that's not.
Don't press that button. Don't press that button. Press the like button, or you can press subscribe.
And we have a website too. What's the website?
It's www.castlefarthouse.com.
It is not. I kind of want to go out and buy that domain right now, though.
We're gonna buy that domain. Don't. Where you have
Castle
dibs.
Fart House? What is it again?
Castlefarthouse.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So no. Seriously though, go to signalcrash.com. Check out our new stuff. We're gonna have the new videos coming out. Oh man.
Oh, also, and if you want to get pumped up on Kineticon, we have a video of us from last year interacting with a bunch of people just on the floor. Watch it, enjoy it. You can expect a whole lot of that at the booth.
You're going to see a lot of that. Yeah, you may be a part of the next video that we're going to be doing. And we're going to be showcasing some videos at the panel itself, too.
So if you're interesting enough and you've got a cool cosplay, anything, we'll talk to you.
You got an impression? You want to high five? You want to dance with me? Let's do it. Seriously. Whatever. The sky's the limit. It's going to be great.
That is, the sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit. Did I say that?
You did.
The sky is not the limit. The only limit is your imagination. Zombo.com. So, thank you for watching Signalcrash. I don't break. Thank you for watching Signalcrash. Shut up.
I've been Brian.
I've been Noah. And this has been Signalcrash. We're talking about comics, cartoons, movies, video games, and anything else that's nerdy. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. There's nothing weird about what we're doing. You caught on from last week, didn't you?
If you didn't notice, I did it in the beginning of the episode, too.
Oh, did you really?
I really did,
That's awesome. Oh,
so, yeah, tune back in next week, guys.
Tune back next week, and you might be, you know.